Hello, and welcome to Teaching Statistical Thinking. My name is John Shin, and I'm a student from Duke University. Throughout this session, I'm here to apply the concepts covered in the main lectures into real-life datasets. This video in particular will serve as a walkthrough to what kind of dataset I'm going to use and what the variables are. For those of you who want to dive right into the main videos, please go ahead to the next video. Okay. So let me open the file. Noticing some familiar terms or names. I'm using a dataset consisting of music single albums that sold over 1 million copies in UK from 1940 to 2012. This dataset is provided mostly by the official charts company. The first 5 columns are quite straightforward. Album stands for the title of the million-selling single albums. Artists stands for the individuals or the groups that performed each of the albums. Label stands for the organization or firm that distributed each of the albums. Year stands for the year in which each of the albums were released. And copies sold, which stands for the number of copies that each of the albums sold in millions. The rest of the columns, however, are variables that I added that might need some explanation. For music length, there has been multiple music lengths for each of the albums. In this dataset, this generally refers to the length of the music on its original content. In case of the genre, for simplicity issue, I've simplified the albums into 7 different categories: rock, pop, disco, dance, R&B, country, or others. For those albums that are described in multiple words, they are classified as whatever comes at the last of such multiple words. For example, the Beatles' songs are widely conceived to be pop rock. In this case, such songs will be classified as rock, since the law of grammar suggests that it is a rock genre with a pop element. The next 2 columns are variables derived from the genre variable. The first variable, pop/rock, is a binary variable in which P/R indicates that the genre of that specific album is categorized under either pop or rock genre, and others indicates that it is categorized as something other than pop and rock. The other new variable, genre 3, is essentially the same as the original genre variable, except that the categories have been narrowed down to 3 instead of 7: pop, rock, and others. The secondary media variable is another binary variable in which yes indicates that the music has appeared in another form of media before its album release. For example, one of the observations is actually Ghostbusters by Ray Parker Jr. Since the music appeared first in the movie Ghostbusters, it is considered as yes in the secondary media variable. Now the 2 holiday variables, you can ignore those. We're not going to use them, and it's likely to be biased towards certain holidays more than the others. And then there's the decade variable, which regroups the year of releases of each albums into decades, from 40s to after 2000. So, that's the dataset I'm going to use. I might try adding 1 or 2 more variables. If I do, I'll send an explanation video of those variables on due course. That's it for today. Hope you learned a lot from my videos. This is John Shin from Teaching Statistical Thinking signing out.